For all femboys, cosplayers, and I don't know, weebs and weirdos, I have done it. I have sewed my own thigh highs, and I'm gonna show you how I did it. They might not be perfect, but they look really cool.
When you're picking out the fabric, make sure that you stretch it between your fingers to make sure that you can't see your skin through it, because if it's see-through, it's probably not good for your sock.
When making these, I have learned so much, and I'm going to show you the steps of what I did. Initially, I used basically kind of like this tutorial-y thingy from YouTube on how to make a sock, but that was only for like the foot part, and it was like an ankle sock. I don't really see anything related to how to make a thigh high, so this is the video. Save it, share it, use it. The first thing that I did for this project is specifically look for fabric first. Fabric is obviously the first step. I ended up getting this pink one because, I don't know, I thought it'd be cool to make pink thigh highs because I ended up getting the wig for Astolfo. I ended up getting a pre-styled wig from, I think it was McCostumes, and that's coming in soon, so I thought might as well make my own thigh highs to match. If you have not previously seen my video showing how to make a femboy skirt, go check it out now. Or it's good for anyone who wants to know how to make a pleated skirt in general, but this is pretty much the next step. What the one person did is that they measured a square that was about like 10 centimeters. I think it was 10 inches or something like that. I'm actually gonna measure my foot.
The initial YouTube short I used to help pattern out the shape for the foot part of from the ankle and below for this thigh-high sock didn't have enough details, which made it hard to apply the instructions since, you know, everyone has different sized feet. So I drew out a guide to give you a general idea on what cut of the fabric applies to which part of your body, but for more detailed instructions on how to cut out the actual pattern, just stick around and I'll show you how to sew it.
Guys, I got my square! Okay, so the plan now. You have our square, and then I'm gonna like follow the instructions shown on like the video short. From what it looks like, what they did is that they measured out like the middle, like they folded it, and then they did like a shape. There's double the fabric, one sock, two sock. This is for the part on your ankle, okay?
This side has the pattern, and we're going to be flipping it inside out.
Like any sewing project, when you're going to be marking your fabric with like a pencil or a pen, you want that to be the inside because of the ugly side. But the reason why you put it inside out is because you sew from the inside and then you flip it. We're going to fold the square in half. Here we go. Fold it in half with your trusty dusty measuring tape and your trusty dusty pen.
Okay, for the ankle, you basically want it to be 5 inches long and then 1 inch away from the fold, all the way down like this. And the way that you're gonna cut it is you're gonna cut it like kind of curved. Hold on. You're gonna cut it kind of curved like this. So you're cutting on here, this curve, and not on the corner.
Ta-da! This is what I cut away. I'm going to repeat the same steps, but on this square. Hyperlapse. When you open it up, it should look like this. Sorry, I'm trying to hold it up, but I need to hold it out. Here. We're sewing here. I'm sorry.
When you're done, it should look like this. Wow. The next step is basically to fold it the other way. After putting it inside out, it should look kind of like miniature pants. You sew over the seam again like this. That should be the ankle part of the sock, I believe. Okay, it definitely looks a lot better now that I put pins on it, and it's gonna be easier to sew, but you basically just want to sew all the way around here. After sewing it, it looks like this. Wow, it actually looks really good. But we're not done yet. I think we have to fold it in half again. I ended up repeating the same steps for the other square, as you can tell. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm straight up just eyeballing this part where I'm just like making a little curve. Whatever I'm doing here, you're gonna repeat here. And what I'm doing is I'm sewing here all the way around. And then this is the ugly part. As you can see, it's not exactly perfect, but at least I'm not competing with this. So who cares? It's not perfect, but it's got wabi-sabi, guys.
This one's pretty.
Not according to the book. If you go by the checklist, this one's perfect.
But I like how mine's a little off-center. It's got wabi-sabi.
After sewing it up, you see this little weird tip here? You're gonna wanna, hold on, this little tip here. You're gonna wanna flatten it out and then sew it up horizontally. You see how this is like vertically? You wanna sew this horizontally, this little triangle here, so you don't look like you have clown feet. Sewing up my clown nose. Okay, so I figured out what my first mistake is. I have clown feet. Because I made it a little too big here. I think I need to, like, tighten this up. Or something. This should not be this loose. I have no idea what kind of feet the original person had, but this is way too wide, I think. So for it to fit my foot properly, I ended up putting this on my foot inside out and then pinning here so it fits proper, because I don't know. Do I just have weird shaped feet? Maybe I'm the problem? After adjusting it, it fits me so much better. It's snug on there. Okay, we have our two little feet socks. Now we need to figure out the leg part. From this point on, I'm literally not following a tutorial. For things that I'm not sure how to pattern out, usually just end up strapping the fabric to my body and then pinning it. And this is going to be the leg part of the thigh high. And I'm going to cut this out. And then this piece that I've cut out, I'm going to pin again to the fabric and cut out my second leg. So I don't have to pin it to myself twice. And that's going to be the leg part of the thigh high. Proceed with caution. This is how it looks like when it's not on my leg. And basically I'm cutting right here, giving myself enough space for like seam allowance. So in case I want to make it tighter, looser in certain spots, whatever, that sort of thing. And we're just going to cut all the way down here. I actually had to readjust the pins because the back of it looked kind of messy, so I put it on a flat surface, and I don't have an iron, so I basically flattened it with my hands, fixed the pins one by one individually by unpinning it, repinning it. Place that first leg you cut out on top of your fabric, and then pin underneath this shape to make your second leg. And we're going to cut that out too. And you see where the pins are placed? We're going to be sewing where the pins are. Bam! First leg down. I haven't attached it to the little foot thing yet, but it's going to be attached to here and it's going to look cool. Find the center of the bottom of your leg and match it to the center of the sock. And you're going to pin it around the end here. Leg, foot. It looks good so far, but it's so clunky right here. I think I need to like snatch it. I pinned the top of the sock at the thigh, and to basically show you what I do when you want like a nice looking seam, make sure that your piece is inside out, obviously, and then you want to not fold it once, but fold it twice, and then sew it, and it will look really nice. And then you'll look at the other side and it's like, oh my god, look at that seam, it's so nice. Yay. Adjusting my mistakes, yay. It's done! The thigh highs are done and they look really good. I'm happy, I'm proud.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry that my hair is a mess. And if you like this video, you're probably gonna like my femboy playlist, or you're probably gonna like some of my other sewing and cosplay stuff. I am a tree, and please comment. If you like videos like this, commenting and interactions boost those videos. So if you want more of this videos, give me those views, please. When you help boost the videos that you love, it tells me and it tells the YouTube algorithm that I should be making more of that kind of content. So help me out, guys. Have a good night. I suck at outros, but I hope you like my socks. I worked really hard.